Glenn engages in the Pot Calling the Kettle, the Metal Harp returns, and MCToon drops his newest track, I Don't Even Cuss, Bro. Those stories and more today as the plot thickens. Rack focus. Good afternoon, everyone. Johnny O from the Plot Hole. Let's see what kind of stupid reared its ugly face last week. Gift rapper MCToon dropped his latest track, I Don't Even Cuss, Bro, featuring Austin Witless. What? Wait, no, that's not it? Oh, sorry. Austin Dumbass. No, that's not it either? What the hell is wrong with this copy? Oh, Austin Witsit. Wit must have a completely different meaning in the Flat Earth camp.
I don't even cuss, bro. I don't even cuss, bro.
Stupid shit.
I don't even cuss, bro.
No, I don't even cuss in my freaking content. I don't even cuss, bro.
That's what the fucking word means.
Shit all over that. Shit all over that. Shit all over that. Crazy shit. Talk about gammas.
Yeah.
Dude, if you can go like a period of 2 days just like making shit up and
I don't even cuss, bro.
This is a new jam that I'm sure will spawn a new dancing sensation. For that full track, be sure to head over to MCToon's channel. Just get jiggy with it. It's no secret that the Plot Hole dislikes the spread of misinformation. And with the recent discoveries of Anthony Riley's terrible internet behavior targeting children, we all agree that something had to be done. Here with a special report, Limey Play exposes the many who follow that terrible Riley model. Take it away, Limey.
Thanks, Johnny O. Hi, I'm Limey Play, and today I'm here to talk about things of an extremely grievous nature. Recently, it has come to our fair community's attention that one of the more detestable of the Flat Earth movement had decided to take his show on the road. His destination was TikTok. Now, under normal circumstances, most of us would probably, just think that it's him attempting to spread his deluded message on another platform. Certainly, even though the spread of scientific misunderstanding and misinformation is very wrong, it wouldn't have been a cause for any of us to lose sleep. It wouldn't have been as bad as things are. For these are not normal circumstances. No, not one bit, because as we know now, he's been posing as a child in order to try and interact with other children and push his narrative. It's beyond disgusting. In fact, we have been able to obtain some footage of Riley doing just this, but before we show it, please be warned, this is not for the faint of heart.
Here we are, children. Come and get your lollipops.
And if that wasn't bad enough, it seems that other flat earthers have been following Leaky's lead. Now, recently, Spurs Chemo was caught, I guess you might say, trying to engage with children in order to try and convert them to the flat earth mindset. Luckily, our very own Conspiracy Cats was able to intervene and promptly show just how little scientific understanding Spurs Chemo actually has. Now, many people, including myself, were unable to see this live, but luckily for you, we have been able to create this reconstruction.
Cat's eye.
Earth, what are you doing?
A little help!
you beneath me.
I'm a flurf, you dull glober, and I will not be taught science by the likes of... puny flurf. Gripping stuff. Well, that's all from me here today. Thank you very much for having me on, Johnny. Back to you.
Be sure to follow Limey Play over on his YouTube channel for more on this story. I'm sure everyone remembers this awesomeness. We all remember that somehow YouTube took this video down for, I think it was really for being just way too awesome for the internet. But I'm happy to report that Emily's original video has been restored. And she's not letting the bad targeting of her videos by YouTube deter her. In fact, she's decided to take it up a notch. I dare not play any more of this, as the awesomeness is liable to cause a rift in the space-time continuum, therefore swallowing the Earth whole. Do be sure to check out Emily over on her channel and leave her a comment in her comment section letting her know that Johnny O from the Plot Hole sent you. Thomas Humphrey just can't figure out how to life. YouTuber Van Balian has tried to help, but Humphrey just doesn't get it.
Today's soft sit arrest comes just 6 days after his arrest for no vehicle registration in Douglas County, Missouri, which has already been covered on this channel, link in the description. Yes, it's Thomas Humphrey again, but he's not in his car/home this time, he's on foot, and heading to the district attorney's office in the Douglas County Courthouse to put them on notice. But it doesn't go down too well because he refuses to stop recording, then refuses to leave when asked to.
I did nothing wrong. I just got done speaking to the chief as well. You going, sir? I just tried to hand them public notice, and they're like, get out of here, and I was just, did nothing wrong. I'm like, all is well. And I had literally, check this out. I just left. Excuse me, sir. I just left the sheriff's department, and I had a complaint noted or complaint form because I'm filing charges against State Trooper D. Johnson for violating my rights.
Yeah, good one. You mean he arrested you for driving on a revoked license and no registration? That's not a violation of your rights, Thomas.
So I was just at the sheriff's department.
Did they ask you to leave?
Huh?
Did they ask you to leave?
Yeah.
And then you didn't leave?
He told me to turn my camera off. That's what he did. And I was like,
did he tell you to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, and you didn't leave?
It's a public place.
You're under arrest for trespassing.
Hands behind your back, please.
All right. So they're arresting me for trespassing on a public. This is you guys are public servants. Okay, don't.
2 arrests within a week. What a way to introduce yourself and your intentions to a new town. Anyway, I will be keeping an eye on Thomas and his shenanigans for future updates.
Humphrey will get some time to sit out and sort out his life. Hopefully he'll listen to those who are poking fun at his self-made embarrassment. Speaking of embarrassment, Dr. Dave, the beer professor and debunker, has a new embarrassment to the human race for us. Well, he's not a new embarrassment, but after Glenn decided to call people fat, yeah, this guy called people fat, I figured let's watch Glenn become an embarrassment again. Take it away, Dr. Dave.
We are here in Everett, Washington at the Division of Child Support. Good, how are you doing?
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop recording. You
Oh.
can't record in here.
It's my First Amendment right.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to call security to
Okay,
escort you out.
go ahead.
Okay. Can you
And you call the police too?
No, you can call police. We'll call
Okay.
security, it'll be their call.
Okay.
A few moments later.
I think you guys are gonna find out the hard way that this is my First Amendment right, and you can't tell me to leave. So, you guys are gonna learn a lesson today, a valuable lesson today. So, be ready for it.
Nowhere in the First Amendment does it say you get to stick a video camera in someone's face while they're working.
Aren't you supposed to be helping people at the counter?
There's nobody to help.
I'm standing here.
We advise you we can't have you recording in here.
You can't stop me. First Amendment right. You're gonna learn a valuable lesson today.
Okay, so I'm sorry I got interrupted. They were talking to me on the radio and he showed up. So your protest is you want to go into the state building with the camera and they're telling you that you can't. Is that correct?
No, that's not.
Okay, so what's going on?
I went in there to get some information.
Okay.
And they refused to help me.
Okay.
I was recording at the time.
Okay.
And
What information you go in there?
just information about the office, what they do.
Okay.
How they operate, what their positions are.
Okay.
Glenn is such a punk. I become so irritated when I edit his videos. I hope someday somebody gives him a smackdown.
Finally, I wanted to take this time to encourage instead of criticize or complain. To all of you YouTube content creators out there, this is a tough gig. Coming up with new content week in and week out, daily, weekly, yearly, monthly, whatever, it's a tough job. No, it's not working in a coal mine or serving in the armed forces, but it's tough nonetheless. Speaking of that, why are we so critical of other people's work? Why are we so quick to compare what one person complains about to somebody else's job? Yes, working in construction is difficult work. There are many, many, many jobs out there that are far more physically demanding than creating content for YouTube. I 100% agree with you, and I get it. I totally understand that. That doesn't mean that the stress of this job or the stress of trying to entertain isn't real. And yes, sometimes we step out of our comfort zones and complain a little bit too much about the things that we have to deal with, and we kind of forget, you know, I almost said the real struggles, but we kind of forget the other struggles that people go through, especially the physical struggles. But just because that someone else's job is more physically demanding doesn't mean that other jobs aren't equally as demanding, especially mentally. Most people forget that one of the most stressful jobs is air traffic control. No one thinks about how difficult that job is, keeping one plane from crashing into another plane, simply because those people sit at a computer desk for 8 to 12 hours a day. The responsibilities of keeping planes from crashing into planes is generally not considered when we're thinking about difficult jobs. I'm chasing rabbits again. The point is, stop comparing someone else's level of stress about his or her job to what you think a stressful job is. Obviously, this person's stress level has met its limit. Let the person vent. Usually, most people vent, bitch about their job for a little bit, and they're done with it. They go on and move on the day. Yes, every now and again, we could use a little reminder of just how easy we have it. Sure, we don't have to sit there and say, you need to stop complaining because your job isn't putting out fires or serving in the military or working out in the heat. Should you find someone that's complaining about their day, let them do it. No one says you have to respond. And that's our show. If you enjoyed yourself, hit that like button. And if this is your first time here, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel and click that bell. That way you get notified every time I put out a video. Should you want to help the channel grow, share this video with all your friends over on the social medias. That's the best way to show your support to see this channel grow. And again, I greatly appreciate everybody who stopped by to say hi. I want to send a special shout out to all my channel members and patrons, as your continued support helps me pay the lights to put this show on. You guys are awesome, and I greatly appreciate it. Quick channel announcement, we have decided to go pink for October. That's right, we're doing it. Yes, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is upon us. October 1st is the beginning of it, and I will be dyeing my goatee pink along with some other content creators and YouTube fans of me, Schrodinger's cat, etc. They're all going to either dye their hair pink or their beards pink. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun doing this. We're doing this to raise some funds for the Pink Fund. Now, what the Pink Fund is they are an organization that helps people who have been diagnosed with breast cancer either pay for bills that, treatment bills or life bills or whatever. They help people who have been diagnosed with this deadly disease make ends meet, get treatment, get their house in order. Little things, big things, doesn't really matter. They help them pay their bills in order to get the treatment they need and hopefully recover from this terrible illness. If you want to support that fund, you can do so with the link in the description box. It's going to be a specific PayPal donation link, and I would ask that anybody who wants to donate use that link. Super chats are tough to keep a hold of, and it's not as transparent. That link keeps everything transparent for anybody who wants to question where this money is going to, what I'm doing with the money, or whatever. I want to be 100% transparent and make sure that you guys feel comfortable with this donation or with this fundraiser. Now, of course, if you would rather donate directly to the Pink Fund, I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. No hard feelings. I absolutely understand if you don't, based on all the things that have gone on in the past year or so, you don't trust fundraisers. I get it. So I'll leave both links in the description for the PayPal and a direct donation link. Anyway, join us if you can. If you would like to send your video with you going pink for the month of October, shoot me an email, theplothole1@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to put that in a compilation video that'll come out sometime in the middle of October, showing everybody who's doing the pink. Anyway, that's all I got for you. I had fun today. I hope you did too. As always, I'm Johnny O, and I'll be sure to keep you updated as the plot thickens.